crisp fall day here in New Orleans. It's not. It's not crisp or fall at all. But I feel like if we speak it into the universe, it happens, right? So I'm like manifesting for myself that it's a crisp fall day, even though it is 99 degrees outside. That's why we're not having any hot coffee today. We're having an ice cold beverage. This is for those of you who will ask, this is a Starbucks Reserve Nespresso pod over ice, and then I add caramel apple butter syrup and a little bit of caramel syrup to the foam with some caramel drizzle on top. So I'm really manifesting the fall vibes. I want caramel apples and I want fall tastes.
Is it fall yet?
Now, this video is going to be a haul video of all of the things that I have gotten so far in my Halloween decor hunting. But I'm gonna film it differently than most people do because I already have a lot of the things that I got in my haul set up. I live in an apartment, and while it is a larger apartment, I still cannot have boxes of things and bags of things just sitting around waiting for me to do a haul video. And I was really excited to start putting things out because next week I will be getting all of my Halloween stuff from my mom's house. She keeps all my Halloween stuff for me because she has the space. So I wanted to have things set up so I could bring more things in without overwhelming myself with clutter, you know, and having boxes and stuff everywhere. So what we're gonna do today is go around my house and I'm gonna show you what I bought. I'm gonna tell you where I bought it from, how much it costs, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm setting it up and utilizing it in my space. So it'll be kind of like vlog style, you know? So what better way to start than to start with what I'm sitting in front of, my coffee bar. So I am a big coffee girly. I do love getting a Starbucks every now and then, but I don't do it as often as I used to ever since I started really committing to the coffee bar bit, you know? So I make my delicious treats at home. Really the only time I get a coffee away from the house is if I'm going to do videos like Halloween hunting and stuff like that. Other than that, I make my coffees at home. So we're gonna start the coffee bar. I'm gonna show you all the things I hauled this year for it and tell you where I got them from, and then we'll go room by room. I haven't hauled much because, like I said in my previous videos, and if you follow me on other socials, I'm trying to be very conscious of what I bring into the house. Sorry, I have something in my eyeball. And I overconsumed last year, and I'm really trying to be better about my overconsumption, especially around Halloween, because last year I went off the rails. I spent close to $3,000 on Halloween, which is a lot for me. It's a lot for anybody, but it was definitely a lot for me. So this year I wanted to stick to a theme. My theme this year is Sleepy Hollow. So anything that is not Sleepy Hollow related, I'm not bringing it into the house. So that's kind of how I'm going to operate the next few years, I think, until I get an actual home where I can do several different things at once. But for now, I have to keep it contained because I'm in an apartment. So everything you're going to see this year is something that is Sleepy Hollow related, or something that is Headless Horseman related, that kind of thing. And I still have a few more things that I want to get that I've seen while we've been out and about, but I'm really happy with the stuff I found so far. It's super exciting. I think you're gonna love it. I'm so happy that you're here. So please, if you aren't already, subscribe. I hope you like the video at the end, and let's get started. So this might be a bit of a long video because I'm gonna take my time and we're really gonna have a lot of fun with this one because the Halloween hauls are my favorite, and really getting them set up is so much fun. So get you a little snacky, get you a little beverage, preferably in a spooky cup so you feel the feelings and we feel like we're transported into October. I don't know about where you live, but unfortunately in Louisiana, we don't get cold weather until November, okay? It's fucking hot here all the time. But we're praying for a cold winter, you feel me? So, get your little drinkies, get your little snackies, settle under the blankies at your house, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get started. So since we're sitting in front of the coffee bar today, I thought there's no better place to start than with these beautiful mugs. I found these mugs at HomeGoods. They were $4.99 a piece. They are ceramic and they are 20 ounce, I believe. It doesn't say on the glass, but it holds more than my 16 ounce glass. So I'm assuming it's a 20 ounce cup. It is printed on both sides, which you don't really get in mugs like this. So whether you're left-handed or right-handed, or you're like me, you are right-handed, but you hold things in your left hand to take pictures. You don't have that awkward, you know, trying to bend it to make the picture look good. You know what I'm talking about if you try to take pictures of stuff for your Instagram. So look at the detail in this cup. How gorgeous. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. So this one says spider fluids. So it says clears throat and dry spells, witch potion, potent by Alchemist Limited. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. So the next one is this one says Snake Tongue, Dr. Howell and Sons, Snake Tongue Brew for muscle spasms, all natural. And it's got the little snakes on it. And again, this design is just so beautiful and intricate for a cup that's under $5. And then the final one I got is my favorite. This one is Frankenstein Company Eyes of Frog, also sold in elixir and powder form. It says improve your hearing, pickled for easy consumption. So when I look for decor, this is something I look for because I like to call this elevated decor. It looks like it would be more expensive. It doesn't look cheapy or kitschy or plastic. It looks like you spent money on it and it really can elevate wherever you put it. So I like to go for decor that looks like this. I try to avoid plastic decor when I can. I try to get things that are ceramic or wood or things like that. So for me, this is an absolute find. Like, if I would have known these were out there, this would have probably been a holy grail item because of how beautiful they are and how intricate they are. I absolutely love them. And for under $15, I got 3 of them. You can't beat that. So now let's turn around and we're gonna look at what I have from the coffee bar that I hauled so far this year. So exciting. So we're gonna move right on over to the coffee bar, and the first piece, which is the focal point of the coffee bar for me, is my Headless Horseman statue. I have searched for this statue high and low for 4 years now. I never wanted to buy it from a reseller, so I've been searching for it out in the wild, and like many of us, could never find it. My store in particular in Louisiana, I'm in New Orleans, never had it. And I was going to HomeGoods sometimes twice a day, every day, for weeks leading up to the season. And I finally just got discouraged and was like, you know, maybe it's just not in the cards for me to have this piece. But this year, the first time I went to HomeGoods for Halloween decor hunting was the last week of June. That's when I started. I wasn't recording. I just happened to go in and just see what they had. And they had one little end cap, and he was sitting on an end cap tucked behind some of the like nutcracker type pieces. And I was so freaking excited. I scooped him up. I threw him in the cart, and I almost cried in the car because if you know, you know. If you have a Holy Grail piece and you really search for years and you finally are able to get it, I mean, it's such an amazing feeling. He was not originally black though. He was that pewter green color statue. And that just doesn't go with my decor. I have black, gray, and white in the house. So black is obviously the best choice for me. So what I did was painted him with a black chalk paint. And I think it came out really, really good. He still looks like stone. It's nice and matte. It had some really good coverage on it. So I was super, super happy to find him. I found him at HomeGoods. He was $29.99. That's another reason I refuse to pay the resellers. They're selling them for upwards of $100, and that's just crazy. And I hate that people like that take advantage of people who are excited for Halloween finds. You know, they get them and they buy them all up. and try and sell them at $100, and that's just crazy. So we are a lucky little household to finally have one of my holy grail pieces, and he is the star of the coffee bar. So moving on, we are gonna look at this tray right here that I have holding all of my coffee syrup. So this tray is actually from at home. If you saw my Halloween decor hunt video where we were at home, you can see me getting it. This is part of the Erie Estates line. This is a little serving tray. It is very heavy, very well done, very intricate. It is absolutely beautiful. It's ceramic, and this one was $24.99. And I just think that that is such a great price for a piece like this, because to me, At Home has some of the more expensive Halloween items, and I don't always like shopping there because of that. Like, some of their things I find to be very overpriced, but I found this tray to be at a great price point, especially for what you're getting. I mean, the details in the filigree and the spider webs, it's just really beautiful. This is a beautiful line this year. I like a lot of the things in the Erie Estate line. And like I said, for $25, whether it's a display piece or you're actually serving on it, people who have Halloween get-togethers, dinner parties, Halloween parties, I think this is a perfect all year round piece for me, honestly, but perfect for the season. Up next, we're gonna look at this gorgeous Sleepy Hollow sign. This is actually a real piece of wood that someone painted and etched, and it is gorgeous. This is not something you're gonna find in the stores. I bought this from a small business on Etsy. I like to shop small. I also have a small business, so I like to support small businesses when I can, and there just isn't anything like this out there in the stores. So I got this from a small shop that I'll put right here. It was $26, which I also think is a fair price for something like this. It's big. It is the perfect little detail to my coffee bar. I absolutely love it. It is full of beautiful detail. You got the Headless Horseman, you have the Sleepy Hollow writing, a place to rest your weary head. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous and really ties into my theme. And like I said, supporting small businesses, especially during the holidays, is so important to me, and it should be important to you. I know that oftentimes small businesses are priced a little higher, but it's because we can't mass produce things. So when you can shop local and shop small, you definitely should. So please, if you're interested in something like this, go to her Etsy website and purchase something for yourself. Her prices are very reasonable, and I think that it is such a great little piece that not everyone is going to have. Now, this Headless Horseman bust is not a part of the haul, but I know I'm going to get questions about it. This is actually from Michael's last year, and I've always really loved Sleepy Hollow and the Headless Horseman lore, so I picked it up, and it just was part of my, knick-knack on my shelf. But this year it is coming out in full swing for Halloween to go with the theme, and I am so excited. It fits absolutely perfectly on the coffee bar. I'm going to get a 3-wick candle for it. That's what it is, a candle holder. But I mean, you can put anything in there that you want. But for me, it is the perfect piece for the coffee bar. And it was $30 from Michael's, but I probably got it with 40% off. So, if you do pay full price, it's $30, or you can use your coupons, or usually they do the 40% off sale. But this is absolutely one of my favorite pieces, and I'm really glad that I found it because I didn't see them again this year at Michael's so far. So I love it. Now we're moving to the bottom of the coffee bar. So I am a person who likes mixed metals, gold, silvers. I like mixing them together. I think they go together. Not everyone is like that. So I know that there's going to be people with feelings about this color setup, but that's okay. So I got the 2 silver pumpkins from Home Goods. They also have a gold version this year, but I just thought these were so spooky and absolutely looked like pumpkin decor that would be in Sleepy Hollow if you were visiting there. So those are $14.99 a piece at Home Goods. And I want to say they have black ones too, but the silver just goes the best with my decor, so that's why I picked those up. And then these small little picture frames with the skull. I have a girl and a guy version, so I have the little guy version right here. He was $6.99 from At Home. And this is not part of the haul, but I know I'll get asked about it. That little cloche with the bird, with the crow and the skull, it lights up. It is from Home Goods, and that one was $14.99. So this is the bottom of this side of our display. Up next is another piece from the Erie Estates line, and it is the matching bowl set. And it is the matching part to the serving tray. And this is just, again, another well-detailed, heavy, beautiful piece. This piece was $30. As you can see, it's holding all my Nespresso pods, and I probably have 50 or 60 Nespresso pods in here. These are like my seasonal pods, which we haven't gotten to yet. I have my Christmas pods and the raspberry chocolate pods and coconut. I'm about to start filling them with the Halloween, the fall, like pumpkin cake flavor soon. But this is just a perfect thing to display my pods and have easy access to them. I like to just grab a flavor sometimes, so I don't really care about them being organized in a drawer or anything. I just think this is a more fun way to display them. And I am so excited about finding this bowl because it matches the tray at the top. It ties this together in a really cohesive way. And like I said, the detail on this piece, I also think this is a nice price point for a piece like this because it is big, it is heavy. Excuse me. It is big, it is heavy, and it looks really, really good. So that's it for the coffee bar that we've hauled so far this year. So we're gonna move on into the kitchen, and I'm gonna show you some of the other pieces I've gotten. We're moving on into the kitchen, and another piece that was not a Holy Grail piece, but I was really excited to find because of the theme this year, obviously, is my standing headless horseman. Now, he comes in a lot of variations. I've seen green and purple and black. I've seen gold, which this one was originally gold. I painted it black because, again, the gold just doesn't go alone with my decor. I would prefer black. But what a lot of people don't know about this one is that it lights up. So if you have this piece and you weren't aware, there's a little button under his cape and his little pumpkin head lights up, which is so cool. I think this one was 14. Let's see, I have the price on it. 16. So $16.99. Like I said, he originally came in gold, but he was also on an end cap hiding behind some other stuff. And I was really, really excited to find him. I actually found him first before I saw the other Headless Horseman piece, and I was like, if I can't have the statue, then this is the next best thing. It's another Headless Horseman piece. It's another one that I haven't seen ever at any of my stores over the years, so I was so excited to find him. And I just think the detail on this one is also so good. I love it. Up next in this little corner is the matching piece to the male skull that's on my coffee bar. This is the female version, and she's got flowers in her hair and really long hair, and I just think this one is super cute, and I just put it in a little set with these other skulls that I got. Again, just the gold really pops against the white and black background. I love that one, and again, this one was $6. Do I have the price on it? No. This one was $6, I think. And this one is from At Home. Moving over to this side is something I've talked about in both of the other videos, but this is a candle from At Home. This is by far my favorite scented fall candle I've ever smelled. It's called Pumpkin Carving and Hay Rides. It is the quintessential fall candle in my opinion. It doesn't have cinnamon, which I don't like cinnamon in my candles. It's pumpkin and like clove and spices. So if you don't like clove, you probably won't like this. But if you like those deep earthy fall scents, this is absolutely the candle for you. They don't sell the larger ones in store. They sell them online. So I am going to order the larger ones, but I picked up 6 of the small ones and they were $6.99 a piece. Now we're moving on to another Holy Grail item. So not only did I find one Headless Horseman statue, I found two. And I found the one with the light up jack-o'-lantern. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you have this piece, it does light up, the specific one with the orange pumpkin. Because this one, again, comes in different versions too. It comes in all black. It comes in all pewter, which was what the other one looked like originally, just all pewter. It didn't light up. But this one lights up. This one is also getting painted black, though, because it's going to go on a display in the living room. But again, this one was sitting by the cash register when I went to check out with this piece over here, sitting by the cash register. And I was like, is somebody holding that? He goes, no, do you want it? I was like, yes, I do. Oh my God. So absolutely my lucky season. I snatched up 3 Headless Horseman pieces, 2 of them Holy Grail pieces. It was so lucky that I even found one, but this year I found 2. Can you believe it? And this statue is just so great. This is such an embodiment of the Headless Horseman and Sleepy Hollow. And I cannot believe I found 2 in the same season, much less 2 at all, because like I said, I've been searching for years. So this is the all stone, like pewter color one, or patina colored one. And this one again was $30 from Home Goods. Up next was another Holy Grail piece for me, because I collect the ceramic houses from Home Goods and Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I prefer to buy the ceramic houses versus the Lemax spooky houses, because I prefer just haunted house looks rather than like businesses, you know? And these typically tend to be more cost effective. These end up being at most $30, whereas the Lemax ones can sometimes get up to $200. So my spooky village consists of houses that are ceramic or the really well done like plastic type like this. And every year I try to add 2 new houses to my collection. So this is my first house of the year. This one was $30 and this one was $20. And this one is from Home Goods, and this one just has a lot of really beautiful detail. I like that it's blue. We don't get a lot of blue haunted houses, and it has some really beautiful appliques, like the bats, the jack-o'-lanterns. They're all really well done. The skull. I just think this one is so cute. And this one is from Home Goods for $20. I will be doing a overview of my village. It's not done yet. I just have it kind of set up to see where I want things to go. But we are going to be doing a video more detailed of me putting together my village, putting it up, getting all the platforms done. So that'll be coming soon. But this is my village this is the house for this year. And I am super stoked about it. Charlie is relaxing comfortably under one of my Holy Grail finds this year. The ghost blanket. I know everybody wants the pink ghost blanket, but I wanted the black and white one so bad. And I know they have another version of this that has kind of the lifted ghost with the little tassels on it. That one's cute, but I have a bat blanket like that, and it literally picks up every piece of dust, hair, whatever. Like, it is so hard to clean. I don't love it. So I use it as a tree skirt every year now, which is a fun idea, which we'll talk about when I start to put my tree up. But you can use blankets as tree skirts. That way you can have the exact kind of aesthetic that you want. Anywho, this blanket is from Home Goods. This is the cute little ghost blanket. It is not reversible, so it's just printed on this side. And this one was $16.99. Up next, from At Home, I got these metal bats. I was not paying attention. I thought they were separate little bats, but they're actually on like on a metal piece. So it's one large piece you have to hang like this. Luckily, I have a partner who has the tools for everything, and we're gonna snip them off individually with some, wire cutters, and I'll be able to use them individually. But they do come like this. If you want just a solid piece to put next to each other, you can totally do that with these. They are tin and they are beautiful, and they were only $19.99. They are also a part of the Erie Estate line from At Home. I bought 2 of these. So we're definitely going to be utilizing these in the living room in the coming weeks when we do our Decorate With Me. And last, but certainly not least, one of my favorite pieces of the year and ever is this giant 6-foot tinsel tree that is spooky and has spooky arms and just looks like something that would grab you in Sleepy Hollow Forest. I absolutely am in love with this piece. It is from At Home. It was $119 and it lights up purple and orange, just orange and just purple, and then it also blinks. So there's a lot of options with this. Now, the only thing I'm disappointed with in this piece is that on the box, they don't show that it has these rings. So that's initially why I bought it. It is an outdoor prop, and the reason they have those rings is so you can stake it down. But I bought it because I thought I could put it inside, and I didn't know that they had these. So I will be covering these with like spider webs and stuff. Just those two big ones, because those are the main ones that you see. So it is going to have spider webs and stuff on it. It's going to look very cool. Right now we have it over here in the corner of the house, but I'm not sure where we're going to put it. It might actually stay here, and we may just move our kitchen table into the guest room during Halloween, because we don't really eat at the kitchen table anyway. So we either eat at the bar or we eat in the living room. So I don't know where it's going to go. It may be a companion piece to my actual Christmas tree that's going to go over here. So we're going to see. But this piece is by far one of the coolest pieces I have. I absolutely love it. My partner was in love with it. He's like, you got to get it. You can see it creates really cool shadows during the day. And when it's dark and lit up, it looks amazing. So I'm going to put those clips in here. It's still daylight, but I'm going to give you an idea of what it looks like. And I'm going to put clips that I have of it lit up at night towards the end of the video. But this is the all purple, and the lights, the eyes light up orange and the mouth lights up pink. So it looks like it's on fire, which is really cool. This is the all orange version, which is my favorite and which is what I'm going to keep it on, because I think that is the most Spooky Hollow-esque type, and it just looks the creepiest. And then finally we have the one that blinks back and forth. So this is a piece that is really great and gives you a lot of options, inside, outside, multiple colors. I love it. So that is it for our spooky, fun-filled Halloween haul. This is the first of a few more that are going to come this season. I hope that you enjoyed the style that I did it in. I know normally people hold things up and don't really show you how they're utilizing it. So hopefully this is a way that you enjoy seeing it. And I hope that you got a lot of inspiration out of this. I hope that you saw some pieces that you like that you're going to run out and get. What are some of your Holy Grail pieces this year? Is there something that you've been looking for that you finally found? Is there something you're still on the hunt for? What are your themes this year for Halloween? Let me know down in the comments. I love talking to you guys about spooky season. I love knowing what you're doing. I love getting inspiration from you guys as well. I hope you guys had so much fun. I have a few more videos coming in the next week or so. I will be doing a Decorate With Me. I'll be putting up my Christmas tree, and I'll be doing a Q&A. And then we're also, of course, going to be doing more Halloween decor hunting. So if you enjoy any of that, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this little mug right here coming at you through the phone, I would love to have you. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.